What do we know about the human respiratory system? What do we know about the human circulatory system? Let's do some revision today. Hi, I'm Mr. Long and I'm your science teacher today. Now let's recap what we have learned about the human respiratory system. So I've drawn a very simple and ugly looking diagram here. So let's start with this part. Now what is this part of the human respiratory system known as? You're right, that is known as the nose. So what happens is that we will inhale, and when we inhale, we take in air in through our nostrils, and the air that goes in, alright, will go all the way down this part, and this part is known as the windpipe. And when it goes in the windpipe, it enters into our, we have a pair of this thing, it's known as the lungs. So basically, those are the three main parts of our respiratory system. We have the nose, we have the windpipe, and we have a pair of lungs. Now of course, our lungs cannot use air. Our lungs must use only one kind of gas, and that gas is known as oxygen. Let's recap. In air, we have oxygen, that's at 21%. There is some nitrogen, which we will not use, that's about 78%. There's some carbon dioxide in the air that we take in, it's about 0.03%. Right, and the amount of water vapor, I'll put H2O gas, water vapor. This amount varies. We're not quite sure how much water vapor there is in the air from place to place, because in the place that's surrounded by water, the amount of water vapor in the air will be much higher than a place that is very dry, say like the desert. Now let's try to remember what's the function of the lungs. Now something happened at the lungs, alright, and this thing that happened at the lungs, okay, let's not show this part first. So what happened at the lungs is this thing called, let's see if I can remember or not. Can you remember this? Great job. Gaseous exchange happened at the lungs. What is being exchanged? Some gases is being exchanged. Now our body wants lots of this, and our body wants to get rid of this. So what's happening in our lung is that we are always, with every breath that we inhale, we will take in oxygen, and when we exhale, what happens when we exhale is that we will give out carbon dioxide. But because the human body is made up of a lot of water, we will also give out a bit of water vapor. Okay, that's why when you breathe onto your spectacles or the mirror, you'll find that the mirror become misty, right? Because that shows that the water vapor exists in your breath and it has condensed onto a cooler surface. Let's do a quick recap. When we inhale, we take in air through our nostril, down the windpipe into a pair of lungs. What happened at the pair of lungs? Gaseous exchange happened at the lungs. In the lungs, we will take in oxygen, and we will give out carbon dioxide. This is a waste gas that we do not want. Okay, and we will also give out a little bit of water vapor, that is warm water vapor. Okay, but how does the oxygen that is taken in the lungs go to the rest of the body? Because the rest of our body, our brains, our face, our cheeks, our fingers, our legs, our thighs, every part of our body, every cell requires oxygen. Every cell wants to get rid of their carbon dioxide. So how does it happen? Let's check that out in the next video.